Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 31st Annual Alberni Invitational Wrestling Tournament on Shaw TV. I'm with the Professor Ryan Dvorak and the champ, a two-time cadet national champion, Nolan Badavinik from the Badavinik family here in Port Alberni. Just have some thoughts before we start the action. Ryan Dvorak.
Yes, I'd just like to say we've had a couple of days of fantastic wrestling, some great competition. These athletes have worked all year for this tournament, which is really one of the preparation tournaments for our BC High School Provincials happening in Prince George this year. They've worked hard and they've spent a lot of time and energy to get to this stage, the finals at the Alberni Invitational. Always a big event for these athletes and something they look forward to and work hard all year. We're looking forward to some great competition here in the next couple of hours, Charles, and I think we're like everything. Let's hope everybody stays safe, and we're looking forward to some great competition.
It'll be a great final. With us, of course, a special treat today due to injury, but it's Nolan Badavinik, the champ, I'm calling him, two-time cadet national champion, provincial silver medalist, 2 medals at the Canadian Summer Games. I think I got that right, Nolan, right? Can you just tell us quickly a little bit about actually wrestling in the Invitational?
Well, it's one of the longest running and most prestigious tournaments in the province, so it's always it's an honor to when you make finals and you know you've worked hard for it, and it's just great to put it out in front of the home crowd. And
that's awesome. No, it's always good to come out in the home crowd, absolutely. Sorry, Nolan's first time, it'll be great. We're gonna have a great time today. Thanks a lot, everybody on Shaw TV for catching up. It's 31st annual. We've had 4 provincial championships as well, so it's the 35th year in a row we're doing this. Unbelievable event each and every year for the Alberni Valley. Close to 600 competitors, 100 of those were elementary school kids. It's been a great weekend, so let's get to some action. But first, before we do that, let's go to Jose Arujo.
I'm here with James Messenger. James, are you pumped? You excited?
I'm excited. We're about to start the finals for the Alberni Invitational, and we've got some local wrestlers pretty pumped and ready to compete.
That's great. All right, well, that's all. And then we're back to wrestling with the juvenile class finals.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on Mat A, we've moved to the juveniles, and we're going to start with a hometown boy, Jesse Wagner, 54 kilo men's. He's in the red against Oscar Bulaqui from STA in the black.
Jesse Wagner is 2-time provincial champ, looking for his 3rd this year. Oscar Bulaqui won provincials last year and nationals. It's going to be a great match.
It's going to be an unbelievable matchup. And it's already 2-0 for Oscar in the blue, or in the black, sorry. So this is going to be one of those, it's going to be some defense, but I have an honest feeling we might see one big, huge move today.
Both wrestlers are very, very explosive.
I think that's exactly the word, explosive. So quick on their feet, ready to get in at any time and take any advantage they can. So 40 seconds in, still 2-0 for Oscar Bulaqui out of STA in the black.
Big throw by Oscar Bulaqui.
And not phased, Jesse Wagner gets up and he wants a piece of the action. 6-0 now, but Jesse Wagner had the look of a champion when he got back up. Oh, nice fake.
Jesse really needs to get some offense on here. Put himself back in this match.
That's not going to be easy. Oscar's, as you said, a champion himself.
Oscar's a fighter, and he placed 8th, I believe, at the 2013 Cadet World Championships. That's U17 World Championships for Team Canada.
Wow.
Jesse is a 4-time provincial finalist in all 4 years of his eligibility. 2-time runner-up, 2-time champion, looking for his 3rd championship this year.
What a great track record by Jesse Wagner. But it is Oscar Bulaqui out of STA. He's got a 6-0 lead to start this matchup with 1:20 left in round number 1.
Well, and Jesse's such a dynamic wrestler. He can come back from 6 points quite easily here. But he's in tough against a good wrestler.
No, as we were saying there, Professor, these are 2 champions right here. And Oscar Bulaqui showing that explosive movement to get out of that attempt of a single leg by Jesse Wagner. But Jesse's not phased. He's going to go at her again.
Yeah, again, that dynamic scramble of Jesse is just a thing of beauty to watch. So we're going to look for Jesse here to be patient, find his opportunity, and attack.
Jesse might have come out of the gates a little over-aggressive, but it looks like both of them have tightened down and are wrestling a little more conservatively after that first 30 seconds.
No, once again, Jesse trying for the leg, can't get it. Oscar Bulaqui with some great defense. It is 30 seconds left in round number 1. Still 6-0 for the wrestler in black from STA.
Yeah, Jesse's doing a great job using his head and his shoulder to block. You'll note his shoulder is taped. He is coming out of a bit of a shoulder injury, so he may be a little hesitant there to put a whole lot of force on that shoulder.
10 seconds left now. And this looks like this will be a 6-0 victory in the first round. But of course, there's Chi and Jesse Wagner. He's got a bit of work to do, but he can do it.
Jesse will come back here, regroup, and I look for Jess to come out really strong in that second round. We want to see him get aggressive and attack right off in the first 15 seconds. So we're going to see what happens here. He's going to get a little advice from Coach Messenger and Coach McDonald. Take a couple of deep breaths here, and he's, physically he's in the best shape of his life. It's just a matter of whether that shoulder's bugging him a little bit, and he's up against a good opponent here in Oscar Bulaqui from STA.
We do see Jesse's shoulder is taped up, but as we know, if you got the heart of a champion, it can battle through anything like that. So here we are, starting round number 2. Jesse Wagner's got a bit of work to do, but it can be done, and he's done it before.
Jesse's no stranger to tight matches. Last year at the Island Championships, he had to wrestle his brother and Michael Harman from Calma River, and he came out on top, winning by a point on both. And he had to repeat against Michael Harman, and once again in the provincial final, which he won, scoring with 10 seconds.
There you go.
To get the win. And he comes out strong with his offense, scoring the takedown. He's now one big move away from taking the lead.
Oh, and Jesse's so dominant here on the ground. He's going to be working on this technique for a long time, coming in for a leg ride. He's going to get a little bit of time to work and then get stood up again. But just a vintage Wagner defense on that single leg, coming around behind for 2 points.
Jesse's dangerous on top on the ground too. Getting taken down by Jesse off in the zone, not just the 2 points for the takedown, but another 2 for the turn.
Great movement by both wrestlers, but it's a 6-2 advantage still with 2 minutes left for Oscar Bulaqui out of STA.
Yeah, we want to see Jesse working here. Okay.
Great defense by Jesse. Looks like Bulaqui has a cut on his nose. I'm not sure if that's bleeding or if it's just an old injury or something, but saw a little red on his nose, but 1:45 left.
A nice ankle lock leg stop here. Jesse's got to start kicking right now and get up on his hands.
Went over the bad shoulder. Didn't look like Jesse could post up like he normally would.
And Oscar Bulaqui is going to take advantage. 1:35 left. Jesse takes a look, and we're going to take a second. There is indeed blood running down from the face of Oscar Bulaqui, so they're going to take a second to wipe it off, clean it up, and it'll give give Jesse the chance that he needs to maybe take a second, take a break, gather his thoughts, because he's down by 8 now with $1:35 left in round number 2.
I noticed he shook out his shoulder when he got up there. I wonder if that maybe that
One.
old injury isn't completely healed.
No, he
It'll
can
be
stay.
interesting to see how that affects the match.
Yeah, well, we'll see with $1:35 left. Coach McDonald with some thoughts there during the break. Looks like we have Oscar's nose cleared up there, and he'll be attacking.
One. No. One.
Hand fighting. Both wrestlers trying to fight for that inside control. Oscar launching shot after shot. Jesse countering. A shot of his own.
Yeah, Jesse can still make this up here. He's got it. Oh, he had good position there. Good, coming up into great position. Down, those legs are laced. We blow the whistle, the head out of bounds.
And that'll be 2 points. So it is 10-4 now with a minute left.
Coach McDonald signaling he wants those 3 seconds back on the clock. The clock kept running after they went out of bounds. Coach McDonald realizing this is a match of every second counts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is where Jesse's conditioning is going to come into play here for him. He's, he doesn't start gassing until well past 6 minutes. So we're going to look for him to continue to be aggressive. He's a veteran wrestler of our Alberni program. He can make 6 points up here in the last 45 seconds quite easily. He's just going to continue to be aggressive here.
40 seconds left. Jesse Wagner's getting into go time pretty quick here. But Oscar Bulaqui out of STA is doing a great job of defending. Here Coach McDonald saying keep working, push him.
Yep, there's on the ankle. He's got to break him down. Knee contact.
He's fighting back. That's another 2 points.
It's go time, Jess! Go, go, go! Tweak it!
And
2 Squeak it!
We got 10 seconds left, and they're going to stand him up. But he's in the position he needs to be. He gives himself a chance.
Jesse needs a 4. Jesse needs a big throw right
8 seconds.
7
Jess
seconds
needs it. He's going for the throw and a runaway. Run out of bounds. Caution 1.
It will be as a caution and a point. Now a 4-point throw will win it for Jesse Wagner. Everybody watch out.
Let's go,
4
Jess.
seconds. There it is. 3, 2, 1. There's
A tough loss for Jesse Wagner. Great match.
Yeah, good match. We'll see Jesse learn from that, come back for the provincials. We look for a repeat of this one here for sure.
This isn't the last time we're going to see these two wrestlers face off.
You were treated to a good one. Jesse Wagner, the heart of a champion, coming back to give himself a chance, but it is Oscar Bulaqui from STA in the blue. Next up on mat A, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan Wagner, the other Wagner brother,
Yes,
57 kilo men's, and it is Cameron Liptrot from Dover Bay in the black, I believe.
Yes, that would be Cameron against our Alberni kid, Jordan Wagner. So we've got a 57 kilo men's true final here. We're looking for a good match between Cameron and Jordan. They've seen each other before.
Jordan scores the first takedown there. Getting head early. These two have wrestled many times. Jordan coming out on top. Jordan, 4-time provincial medalist, 3-time silver. No, sorry, 3-time provincial medalist, twice silver, once bronze. Still looking for that provincial title. Cam Liptrot placed 6th at last year's provincials. It'll be interesting to see how they match up.
Accomplished wrestler Jordan Wagner, and right now he is up 2-0 over the wrestler from Dover Bay, Cameron Liptrot. Always good to have an ASS and Dover Bay matchup.
Here, we're going to see 2 points, 1 point awarded for red. So Jordan takes a 1-point lead. He's ready to go. This is going to be a clinical demonstration from Jordan here. Cameron, a very good wrestler, but I think Jordan's just got him slightly outclassed.
Jordan proudly wearing his red BC singlet.
He acquired those when he competed at the Western Canada Summer Games back in 2011, representing Team BC. And he scores another takedown, jumps ahead to a 5-0 lead.
Jordan Wagner with a $1.30 left, up 5-0 at this point, in control.
He's looking for that leg ride, climbing up. Jordan has a really good power half he likes to use when he's on bottom, so we'll see if we get to see that put on display in this match.
Yeah, okay, Cameron coming in for a nice shot. Not able to continue that move. Jordan brings it back to neutral. He's got a nice underhook sunk there. He likes to work from that position. What do you think we're going to see here from Jordan Wagner?
Jordan's both dangerous on the shot, and he has a nice throw from that under-over position. So if Liptrot straightens up and pushes in, Jordan will throw him. If not, look for him to attack on counter shots when Liptrot shoots.
Yeah, which is exactly what Jordan did. Nice counter. Working in a 3/4 here. This is very, very unpleasant for Cameron.
That was very
He's going to keep
slick.
torquing on this one. Cameron's in tough now in a good pinning position. See Jordan cup that head, come around to the arm.
Using
He's
his
going to maintain
chin
the
to push
pressure.
down too.
Cameron trying to sit through and pancake down.
Cameron gets out of bounds, but he's down 9-0.
Sorry.
This match is going to need to turn right around if it's going to last to the second period.
It honestly looked like Cameron Liptrot got away.
It looked like he got away from not
pin.
getting 2 points awarded and a pin. I would say we're sitting at 11-0 here, but that's probably what Mr. Higashi is looking for. He is, and that would mean that is technical superiority. Cameron wrestled well, but again, he wasn't quite in the same league as Jordan Wagner from Alberni, coming out with a gold medal.
Jordan Wagner from ADSS in the 57 kilo weight class, 11-0 technical superiority over Cameron Liptrot from Dover Bay. Congratulations, Jordan Wagner.
And
you are the gold medalist. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, it is the 60 kilo women's weight class. It is Brandy Perry from Carson Graham in the gray and red singlet, and Alberni's own Michel Kurucz in the blue.
Yeah, Michel's going to be in tough against this Carson wrestler. You know, she's definitely got some strength on her. Michel's got to sort of focus, find her center. Nice sit out here from Michel.
Both girls wrestled in the 60 kilo division at last year's provincial championships. Michel taking third, Brandy winning.
Michel's got to come to her stomach here.
Brandy was also a member of the 2013 Canada Summer Games team this summer for Team BC.
Wow. Well, she's accomplished all right, and we're not even 30 seconds in. It is 6-0 now for Brandy Perry.
She's in deep on her shot.
Oh, Michel can work for a throw here. She's low. She's good and low. And a beautiful there.
Kurucz.
Good job to Michel Kurucz there. That was just better balance and positioning. She's got to get tighter on that high gut, though. Got to work a little tighter. Reposition here.
Trying to go for a half. And that's a whistle for Michael Kappas, so it is 6-4 now. That's a great move by Michel Kurucz to turn this match. It was 6-0, now it's 6-4 with 2 minutes left.
Yeah, it goes right back to those double underhooks. It'll be interesting to see if she gets that same throw again or whether Brandy will adapt.
Yeah, here we go. Hooking in now, over and under. Michel stepping in front. She's got to stay in front.
And she tried.
She does. She stays in front. She's got to pop that hand off her head and come behind for those 2 points. There she goes. There she goes. Okay, Michel keeps fighting. Yeah, and comes over.
No points.
No points yet. And now I believe that would be 2 awarded to Red.
And 2 points for Red.
Great work by Michel Kurucz, though.
Michel should come up to the head here if she goes on that high gut again. Brandy's definitely very loose on that move.
They'll stand him up. The score is now 8-4 for Brandy Perry in the red, and with 1:15 left.
Michel defending that shot that she got caught on in this first start of the match. Back to those double underhooks. She really likes those.
Yeah, she's in
a body lock.
Solid defensive position here if she can stay on top.
Michel needs to grab that ankle and cross face on the.
There it is. There it is.
Just like you said,
and there she's got that cross face.
Oh wow!
Oh, back to that ankle. Back to that ankle.
Stay on that ankle.
Standing in pancake.
Brandy Perry to get up out of there.
Oh, she got it out of there. Michel's got the overhook now, but is in bad position.
Brandy scores a 2-point takedown. The score is now 10-4. 30 seconds left in the first period. Carson Graham out ahead of Alberni.
30 seconds left, just like you said, champ. 10-4 is the score. Brandy Perry in the gray and red from Carson over Michel Kurucz from ADSS in the blue.
Brandy in on a shot.
Michel's got to work into that. Keep that head away, not hug her in.
Oh, great move by Michel. Oh, now we're going to...
Blown off for potentially dangerous there. The pressure on the knee in that position can...
Very well done by official Mike Kappas. Stands him back up, but great defense by Michel Kurucz there.
You can see the pace is slowing a little bit.
Yeah, here's Michel in for 4.
And
a hitting position here.
And that could be a fall.
And Michel Kurucz couldn't get it.
Got a reposition here.
But it will be points awarded.
Michel can turn her quickly. No, she'll run out of time.
That's the end of the round. And after all that, a great effort by Michel Kurucz in the last 15 seconds. The score is now 10-8 for Brandy Perry from Carson.
And this is turning into a really exciting match here, guys. Michel Kurucz's conditioning is in pretty decent shape. We're looking at Brandy Perry from Carson. She's been caught a couple of times in some reversals and a good bear hug. And again, that nice double underhook or overhook there throw. Again, just looked like a reversal on a throw she was trying. So Michel can take this still if she works hard at it.
You can see a contrast of styles here. Brandy scored 5 2-point moves. Michel, 2 big 4s.
And Michel's an aggressive wrestler by nature, Nolan, you know that. So we'll see what she does here at the beginning of the second round. Going to that bear hug again. She's got to step in lower. Got to get lower. And now she steps in. She's in dominant position here.
Rolls up for 4.
And a reroll. Michel's got to work now. Michel's got to work here.
And that's looking awfully close to a pin.
Oh, Michel's in real tight.
What a turn for the Carson Graham wrestler. Brandy Perry thrown down, reverses, comes up with a pin. The score on the scoreboard is 12-12, but because of the pin, it's a win for Brandy Perry out of Carson Graham. What a great matchup by Michel Kurucz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on mat A, it is the 57-kilo women's weight class. Dover Bay in the red. It is Faye Tuck from the Tuck family in Nanaimo, and Remi Wells in the blue from our very own ADSS.
Yeah, Remi's been always one of our top wrestlers from ADSS. She's been in the program ever since grade 3. She's been around the sport forever. She knows what she's doing. Faye Tuck, also from a wrestling family. She's the defending provincial champion, won last year at 51 kilos, breaking her hand and coming through to still win in the 51 kilo. A great match against Sierra McRae last year. And these two know each other quite well. They've wrestled each other ever since grade 6 or 7. They've been the same size, and they always battle, and it's just going to be a great match.
Yeah, we look forward to some good technical wrestling from both. Right now, Faye's got a nice 2-on-1 going. She's working for an angle on Remi. Remi's defending well, caught in the ankle pick there, goes down smartly for 2.
And that's the first 2 points. We're 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
2-0 now for the red wrestler, Faye Tuck out of Dover Bay.
And again, Remi, though, she's been working hard on her defense to the ground attack, so I anticipate this to calm down. Remi won't give any points away here.
Remi knows how to come back from a deficit. She's a 2-time provincial placer, and once you lose that first match at provincials and you're battling for the bronze, it's that tough and there's that grit and that fight that gets you through.
And that just sounds like an ADSS wrestler to me.
And there's a beautiful aggressive
about.
takedown from Remi Wells.
Score's not at 2-2. Nice double by Remi Wells.
That's reminiscent of Bailey Durning from last year, Nolan.
Yeah, she would always hit those big doubles. She was a highlight reel wrestler.
That's good to see Remi taking some of that aggression, putting it to work for her here.
1:20 left. It is 2-2 is the score. But the last person to score was Remi Wells, so she has the advantage.
Yeah, no, at 2-2, Nolan, this match can change a little bit here. Remi knows she's up. How does she wrestle this from here?
Well, she's still got 4 minutes left, so she's definitely going to want to extend her lead. She just gave up a takedown, so it's 4-2. She needs to wrestle and come back. Remi's good because she's dangerous both on throws and lower body. She has a really nice blast double, and she has a good hip toss. So she's dangerous upper body and lower body, and she's really hard to defend against.
And they'll stand up with 47 seconds left. As you said, champ, it is 4-2 for the red wrestler, Faye Tuck out of Dover Bay. And in the blue, Remi Wells from ADSS.
Now let's see if Remi's got one of those nice big aggressive doubles still in the tank. Faye's going to not try and give her little advantage as possible. Faye likes to get in and work on that leg, and that outside single is working well for her today.
Yeah, Faye likes outside singles and ankle picks. She attacks the lower portion of the leg. It's very quick. Not a whole lot of throws from Faye though, so if Remi can force her to wrestle up her body, then Faye may be in trouble.
And stand up, and that is another 2 points, as we said, for Faye Tuck. So she's up 6-2 net left with 15 seconds left in round number 1.
Yeah, we're going to look for Remi to see either she's going to try and get some points here, or she's going to just wait out the end of the round. Again, working Faye out into the outside and coming in for a beautiful snap down. Not lucky enough to get behind and get those two.
Yeah, no points awarded there at the end, so that'll bring the end of round number 1. 6-2 advantage for Faye Tuck in the red from Dover Bay. And in the corner for Remi Wells, we have Coach James Messenger, Coach Chris Bodner, a couple of veteran coaches.
In Faye Tuck's corner, we have Andrew Tuck, her father, and Kimberly Van Hest, fellow member of the Nanaimo Wrestling Club.
Yeah, both are going to get some advice. They're going to come out here. We know with only 4 points separating these wrestlers right now that it's anybody's match. So we're probably going to see Faye be a little bit more aggressive, come out, try and take that outside single, which has been working so well for her. And we want to see Remi come out there with that big, beautiful double again.
We seem to have a timeout here, as it looks like there is blood coming now from the head of Faye Tuck.
Yeah,
I didn't see it happen. It must have happened in the very last 10 seconds. But
yeah, it looks like she's got quite a knot forming on her forehead right now.
She took that knot wrestling Sierra McRae yesterday in an exhibition match, and it looks like it might be getting a little bit bigger after that double and that snap down and scramble near the edge at the end of the second period.
The one thing about wrestling, and especially when you get to the final, you're only 3 minutes away. Referee, very nice, asking her if it's okay.
These are two tough competitors. The little blood's not going to get in the way of Faye Tuck or Remi Wells.
We're underway, round number 2.
I like how Remi started that match. Head-to-head, little head tap, and then go in for that double. Remi's in a good position here if she can keep working on that head and get to that ankle. Faye's doing a good job of defending it, but now Remi's got her here. If she can work in on that head, she can get behind here. Faye's dangerous here in that scramble, though. So Remi's going to, and Remi gives up 2.
Remi needs to try and break the lock before she goes behind. That's what Faye's holding onto that leg, and because she has her hands locked, she can pull Remi back in front of her and score that takedown.
Once again, though, Remi showing her strong defense on the ground here, Nolan. All that work she's done in practice has certainly paid off.
Yeah, Remi hasn't even come close to being turned yet this match.
And so it looks like Faye Tuck has chucked her headgear away. But that knock on the noggin, I'm telling you, it may have opened up a bit.
We have 4.
Big double, 4 points.
And now it's 8-6.
We have 4. We have confirmation, 4 and 4.
And the coach for Dover Bay has to ask to make sure.
Now we're getting a little closer. Again, Remi being very aggressive with that double leg. It worked well for her. Faye coming in right off the bat to a high double.
Good
Remi's going to continue to defend this. She's got to keep it low, though.
Lowering her center of gravity.
Keep those hips in, keep those hips in, keep working, Faye.
Yep.
She's in a good position now with a front headlock. We'll see what she can do from here. She needs to drive into Faye right now. Faye's in a very dangerous position when she comes up.
1 minute and 50 seconds left. The lead is now only 2 points for Faye Tuck out of Dover Bay over Remi Wells in the blue from ADSS.
Yeah, Remi. Go ahead, Nolan.
A takedown gives Remi the lead, so she's really going to be pushing the pace here, trying to collect that one more takedown.
Again, Faye's so dangerous with outside single. We want to see Remi here take some advantage, use her aggression, and get a lead in points here.
You can notice later in the match where Remi's been hitting those big doubles is when she's tied up. She's really close to Faye. Faye can't hit that outside single. Remi is close enough to hit her double.
Once again, Faye into that nice 2-on-1, but Remi's doing a great job defending it. Minute 15 seconds remaining. Remi's still got lots of time, but Faye's head seems to be a lot lower in this second round than it was in the first. Coming down to the snap down, Faye so far hasn't given up points from this position. We want to see Remi's now broken that lock. If she can get that arm on the other head side of Faye's head, she's looking for a rip, for their chin rip, I should say.
55 seconds left, still a 2-point lead for the Red Wrestler.
Remi's got to scramble from here. She's in a great position.
Faye's on the defensive.
Yep, she can feel it. Remi Wells coming on.
And Remi Wells is trying to take down.
Remi's got it.
Takedown for Remi Wells. Remi Wells now has the lead. 30 seconds left. Can she hold on?
It is 8-8 now, but as Nolan said, she has the lead because she scored last.
Now let's see how dangerous. Oh, Remi not getting a lot of time to work on the ground here. We want to see a good solid double here coming out from Remi.
And conditioning now is definitely an issue. As you can see, Red Wrestler took a little time.
We have
and
blood.
We've got blood on the mat now, so that actually will work in favor a little bit of the Red Wrestler to take a little time and relax, maybe even fix any problems that she has. But of course, right away, Coach Bodner, Coach Messenger, right up and talking to Remi Wells, telling her how to act and how to play this last 30 seconds out.
We see Remi here. She doesn't look like she's even breathing hard after basically 5.5 minutes of wrestling. Again, very, very good show from Remi to come back from a deficit early in the match.
Yep, she was down as much as 8-2 at any point, and now with 30 seconds left, it is 8-8, but she scored the last points, so now she has the advantage going into the final 30 seconds.
Yep, so we're still waiting on some blood time here. We're doing a little, Coach and Dad, Andrew, doing a little bit of work on Faye.
Looks like Faye's nose may have opened up a bit, and there's something on her arm.
Yeah, a little bit of blood there. That's still flowing, I think. Now again, how much blood time do those athletes have, Nolan?
They have 2 minutes of injury time and 3 minutes of blood time. They're allowed to use blood time as injury time, but they're not allowed to use injury time as blood time. So she has 2 minutes to stop it up. She's back in it, she's ready to go.
So we want to see Remi be very aggressive here. We're going to look for Faye right off the bat to get to that single. Here she does. Right. Remi into the front headlock, is in a good position here. She's got to continue to keep Faye locked up.
If she can just hold on for 10 seconds, she might win the match.
I was going to say,
Remi's got to stay up, stay up.
Now it's 10 seconds. Coach from Dover Bay was a little headed there.
Snap her down, keep her in that front headlock. It's just a good, solid veteran move from Remi here. And again, with 1 second, Remi wins the match.
With the 8-8 win over defending provincial champion Faye Tuck.
Wow, what a
Oh my God, Justin, can't you look forward to seeing that match at the provincial championships?
That'll be a great match.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the referees to get people off the mats because they're just a little too close. Safety first. The other referees will figure it out, though. We're underway. This is the 60-kilo men's weight class. Darth Cappellan from St. Thomas More in the red, and in the blue, it's Harman Basran from Rick Hansen.
Darth coming out with a beautiful ankle pick right there, following up quite well with it. So Harman, not sure if he quite expected that. Harman reaching behind there is not a technique we like to see.
Darth is a very, very aggressive wrestler. He got second in the province last year to Dave Sharma and then beat Dave Sharma in the national final.
Wow.
He got second at the Canada Summer Games, wrestling for Team BC. And Harman Basran just solid. He's been placing in a lot of the provincial tournaments this year. But he may be a little bit outmatched against this strong Darth Cappellan.
Darth Cappellan looking good, even when it looked like he was going to be on the bottom, he still managed to be on top. He's up 2-0 right now, 30 seconds in, and in a lot of control, it looks like at this point. And the referees now are going to have a little chat. Referees always got to have a little talk, make sure they get everything right.
Yeah, 2 of the 3 refs must agree for a call to go through.
So the match now, it is 4-0 now. The score has been revised. Darth Cappellan out of the St. Thomas More up 4-0.
Yeah, you see Darth taking a look at the score there. He knows where he needs to be now and how to wrestle. Darth has a bit of an unorthodox style there, you know, from his hands and knees essentially. But it's working well.
He sure went for that leg.
Yeah,
the other
did.
Took him down.
I'm not sure about 4 there, Nolan. I don't know what you saw. I didn't quite see exposure, but perhaps. Again, we aren't in a position the officials are. So awarded 4 points. Darth is now up by 8 points. Harman's in tough here.
Yeah, Darth is definitely, he's also one of those competitors. He doesn't go out there looking for the win. He's going out there looking for the tech.
Now, how does that unorthodox style impact for Harman there, Nolan, when you're wrestling someone like that?
Oh, it's just much harder to hit your normal side-ups because they don't react like you expect them to. You pull them and you expect their leg to go forward and it goes back, right? Mm-hmm. It's just very, very hard to generate any offense against someone who's unorthodox like that.
Yeah, again, veteran official Dave Higashi is asking our more junior officials here how they saw those points awarded.
Best thing about the Alberni Invitational Wrestling Tournament too, got a lot of young referees. They've been around a long time, but you get the veterans as well. They know exactly what's going on. So the score still is 8-0 after all that, with 1:40 left in round number 1 for Darth Cappellan and St. Thomas More in the red.
Yeah, that unorthodox style again of Darth is, it looks like Harman is adjusted well. He's going to a nice front head and arm.
Yeah, Darth gets a point for the push out. He's 1 point away from the tech. He's looking here to get the 10-0. There's still 1:30 left, plenty of time, and he's in on a shot.
Almost, not yet, and there it is.
And that's the takedown.
That'll be the match.
And that'll be it, just as you said, their champ, Darth Cappellan. He was in control all of this match. Only took him 1:44 seconds to win, 11-0, and he is the gold medalist. And next up on Mat A, ladies and gentlemen, 74-kilo men's weight class. From St. Thomas More in the red, it's Ryan Rickaby, and in the blue singlet, it is Stephen Rosenau from Westview.
Yeah, oh, and we had a good battle on the ground there, but we have Ryan's coming up in the dominant position, Stephen battling hard to get out of that.
Yeah, Ryan looked in trouble there initially, but he scrambled really well, and he got his opponent to his back.
Yeah, and you can hear the coach, the blue coach, saying, take your time. And that is exactly what he did, and it's 2-2 now with 30 seconds in.
Yep,
These two great wrestlers in 74-kilo weight class.
Stephen working in the caution area, we'll see. Okay, and again, they'll stand up and go back to a neutral position.
Ryan's working those double underhooks. He might be looking for a body lock there, kind of like what we saw Michel Kurucz hit on Brandy Perry earlier today.
Now, blue stepped out there, Nolan. What does that mean for him?
If red takes blue out of bounds, he scores a point. Whoever steps out first, their opponent scores a point. It's one of the rules used to help generate offense, because that way you don't get people running away and running out of bounds to escape being taken down.
Again, it is Ryan Rickaby with a takedown. He's now up 8-2.
A vintage head and arm throw. Stephen unfortunately wasn't able to get that arm out. Now we have, it looks like a bit of a shoulder here. That was a lot of force going down straight on his head.
Yep. Gave it the shake, but it looks like he's okay.
Nope. I don't know.
Nope. Now he's going to take a second. That did. Good catch on that, Professor.
Yeah, I think it's, there was a lot of force involved there, landing straight on his head with shoulder. Maybe just a minor separation, but I know, having been there, it's certainly, you feel that.
Yeah.
Stephen, maybe in a good veteran wrestling move, is just taking a few seconds to collect his thoughts and get his head back on.
Well, he's going to try to fight it off here. 1 minute, 50 seconds left He's down 7-2. It's been revised. The score is 7-2 now for Ryan Rickaby from St. Thomas More.
Yeah, as I see this so far, it's anybody's match. Oh, we've got some good wrestlers here. Steven has got just an amazing awareness of where his body is.
Great work by Steven Rosenau from Westview.
He's going to work for a tilt here.
And you can hear the coach saying, big tilt, let's go. Just like you said, Professor.
Steven's shoulder, I guarantee you right now, that shoulder is really bothering him.
Yeah, you can tell.
He doesn't have the strength in that. This would be a point as a coach, I'd say you need to kind of maybe take a minute or two and give that a break.
Well, it's funny that you say that. The coach's words as you said that were, suck it up, let's go.
Yeah, sometimes you got to suck it up, but at this level, you can take your injury time. Steven gives up 4 here and a pin.
It could very well be.
Yeah,
and it is, just like that. I think you're right, Professor. I think the shoulder was a lot more to deal with.
You see even there, he's needing help up with his left hand.
And he's not really doing anything with the right. So way to go, Steven Rosenau, fighting through that for Westview in the blue. But it is Ryan Rickaby from St. Thomas More in the red. He will be the gold medalist in the 74-kilo weight class. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, on mat A, it is the final matchup tonight. 64-kilo women's weight class. Claudie DeMuyler out of ACDL and Francesca Balleta from Notre Dame in the blue.
Yeah, DeMuyler, Claudie, it's one of her first couple years wrestling. She doesn't have a whole lot of experience in the wrestling aspect, but she is a national placer in other combat disciplines, so it'll be interesting to see how she matches up.
Yeah, I certainly saw a little judo there, maybe a little jiu-jitsu.
She also has experience in karate.
Yes, there we go. So she'll be definitely have some awareness around body position, falls, and throws. So we'll see what happens here.
And it is right now 2-0 for Claudie DeMuyler out of ACDL over the blue wrestler Francesca Balleta from Notre Dame.
Okay, so we're going to look, with Claudie up by 2, this isn't too big of a deal for Francesca. So we're going to see how she can come as with a little bit of inexperience, come here and see if she can take the championship. Nice single leg.
Whoa.
A little bit of that inexperience there, Nolan. One thing we always teach is don't jump, but she's got to work on that head and arm. She added position there to throw. In fact, she still is in good position to throw.
1 minute, 45 seconds left, still 2-0 for the red wrestler, Claudie DeMuyler.
And both wrestlers jockeying for position. Double underhook here for Claudie. And Francesca coming up on top and in a pinning position here. She's going to continue to work for that head and arm control inside the legs there. She can work from that position.
Right now she doesn't look like she's going to get a pin, but she is getting back points. If she can adjust, she may have a chance to get that pin.
Claudie DeMuyler
come up
using
and
her feet on top of the head of her opponent, but that's not going to work.
It almost looks like we have 2 mixed martial arts wrestlers here.
And the referee will stop that. And it looks like the blue wrestler had a complaint. Not sure what it was, but...
Oh, not sure.
With 1 minute left, it is 2-2. But it is the blue wrestler now, Francesca Balleta, with the last 2 points from Notre Dame and advantage.
Yeah, Claudie's putting herself in some really unpleasant body position. So far, Francesca hasn't had the experience to capitalize on that. We want to see Francesca work inside control. Claudie's doing a good job right now of controlling that head. We have what I like to call a stumble single, but right now Francesca's getting spread out here quite a bit on the ground. But Claudie so far is going to take advantage of that, score 2 points with a slightly unorthodox move there, Nolan. What do you call that?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
I think we should give that one a name.
Any ideas?
I don't know.
I'm sure we can figure out for the break.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
10 seconds left. It is 4-2 for Claudie
Call it the
DeMuyler.
guard 2.
And another 2 points for blue, so it's Francesca Balleta
and
now.
Francesca right now is in the lead. Again, she scored the last 2 points.
And that'll do. That'll come to the break. And we will have a chat between the coaches.
30 seconds for each set of coaches to give the instructions as best they can. A quick sip of water. And our athletes will be back out there again for, our final match of the Alberni Valley Invitational.
64-kilo women's weight class. Once again, from ACDL, it's Claudie DeMuyler in the red and is Francesca Balleta in the blue from Notre Dame.
Some real unorthodox styles here, Nolan. We see the red wrestler working from almost what we call the guard position in mixed martial arts, and Francesca certainly working a couple of unorthodox turns, but so far they're in the finals, so it's worked for them.
Sometimes that unorthodox style can throw off your opponents. They expect certain reactions and certain you to use certain attacks, and if you use something that they aren't quite familiar with, sometimes they struggle to defend against it.
And here we are, we're underway. Round number 2, 3-minute rounds. Jockeying for position.
Decent setup there for Claudie for a front head and arm throw, and we have a 4-point takedown, I believe.
Toss on the right.
One. They stood out. Who steps out first?
And that's
we have
going to be
the Notre Dame coach going to have a question here.
Yeah, tossed her right into the next mat. So
I'm sure he's looking to get 4 points for his wrestler. It was feet to back, but
they were only about 10 feet outside of the caution area, though, Nolan.
But the refs, yeah, it is push-out point. So
that's all right. Coach from Notre Dame had his chat.
I like to see that aggression, though, from Francesca. That's something she needs to keep working on. Those doubles are going to work for her here.
Yep. Claudie DeMuyler in the red trying to control the head, but Francesca Balleta with some great defense. And you can hear the coaches of Notre Dame saying, pop that elbow up.
And it almost looks like a judo there from Claudie DeMuyler.
Yeah, looking at a nice arm throw there, some vintage judo move. It did work for her. She scored 4 on that move. It's now up by Claudie DeMuyler from ACDL is now up by 3 points. Has to work a little bit harder on whatever it is she's trying to do there, though. That won't work most times.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left. It's 8-5 advantage for the wrestler in red.
And here we go, the last 2 minutes of the Alberni Valley Invitational for the, 32nd year?
The 31st year, 35 years in a row if you count the 4 provincial championships, and we do. That's for sure.
Absolutely. We're always proud of those, Charles. We look forward to next year with our 32nd Alberni Invitational. Hopefully looking for a new format, so we'll see news to come on how that might
That's right,
look.
and we'll touch into that in our closing comments.
Oh, here's Francesca in great position. Claudie went to the guard. Again, she was punished for that. Francesca scoring here. Now Francesca's going to work a half Nelson and chase around that head. I see a beautiful power half here. This is working for her in the pinning position with a fall.
That's a fall.
Yeah.
A come from behind victory for Francesca Balleta.
Out of Notre Dame, exactly, champ. That's it. A come from behind win. Francesca Balleta out of Notre Dame in the blue.
And again, that's sportsmanship we like to see in all our matches.
Absolutely, that's the best thing about wrestling right there, helping your opponent up after you beat her. 64 kilo women's weight class, ladies and gentlemen, the winner and gold medalist, Francesca Balleta out of Notre Dame.